It's 3 a.m., you're staring at the ceiling, heart still racing from a conversation that won't let go. Someone told you exactly what to do, how to run the project, how to think, how to handle your life. And something inside you snapped. Not because you hate cooperation, but because being ordered to be someone you're not feels unbearable. It doesn't just annoy you, it feels personal, like someone reached inside and tried to grab the steering wheel of your life. That reaction isn't childish. It's not random. It's a sign that autonomy matters deeply to you. More than comfort, more than approval, more than keeping the peace. Your brain has a built-in system called psychological reactance. When your freedom feels threatened, your body reacts before your logic can catch up. Heart rate up, muscles tense, mind sharpens. It's your nervous system saying, "This matters." Protect your sense of control. In you, that system runs hot. Not because you're broken, but because independence is part of your identity. You don't run on external pressure the way most people do. You run on internal alignment. When something feels wrong in your gut, no reward, praise, or perfect opportunity can fully silence it. That inner compass has probably pushed you away from paths that looked great on paper but didn't feel right in your bones. That isn't stubbornness, that's self-respect in action. You also carry strong boundaries, not walls, but lines. You can feel when expectations start to erase you, when your time, energy, or choices are being slowly claimed by other people's agendas. That's why you say no faster than most. Not to be difficult, but because you've learned that blurred boundaries turn into resentment, burnout, and losing yourself piece by piece. And when someone pushes too hard, something else kicks in. Creativity. Resistance becomes fuel. Instead of just refusing, your mind looks for a different way to play the game. A better angle, a smarter path, a solution that still lets you stay in control. That's why so many innovators, creators, and leaders hated being told what to do. Not because they wanted chaos, but because their independence forced them to invent something better. You also think for yourself. You don't automatically absorb commands, trends, or group opinions. You test them, you question them. You decide what actually makes sense to you. That independent thinking makes you harder to manipulate and harder to herd. It keeps your identity intact in a world that constantly tries to smooth people into copies. And when control is pushed on you, it doesn't crush you. It hardens your resolve. You bounce back stronger, more certain, more committed to choosing your own path. What breaks others often becomes proof to you that your freedom is worth protecting. But here's where real power comes in. Autonomy isn't just about resistance, it's about strategy. When that surge hits, when someone tells you what to do and your chest tightens, pause. One breath. Just enough to separate instinct from choice. Remind yourself, no one can take your agency unless you hand it over. Then ask the real question. Does this actually move me toward the life I want? If yes, you can cooperate without surrendering your identity. If no, you can push back calmly, clearly, and with purpose. That's how raw resistance becomes controlled strength. Because hating being controlled isn't a flaw, it's a signal. It means you're wired to live deliberately, not automatically, to build a life that fits you, not one that just looks acceptable to everyone else. When you stop fighting every command emotionally and start choosing your responses strategically, something changes. You're no longer reacting, you're directing. And that's real autonomy.